Я тебя предупреждаю.
Guess what? Pamela Capwell's alive and she's living in Santa Barbara. Aren't you going to say anything?
Welcome home, Gina.
Is that all you have to say?
Well, those are the only words. I got other ways of welcoming you home, but I just can't fit them in right now, if you know what I mean.
Keith, did you hear what I said about Pamela?
Perfectly.
Oh, aren't you excited?
Oh, I am excited. But if I weren't behind this desk, you'd know exactly how excited I am. It's been a couple of days.
Hey, Keith, I meant about Pamela.
I know what you meant. Would you drop the fantasy?
It is not a fantasy. I've got her address right here.
I'm sure you do.
I do.
Well, let me paint a picture for you. You go to New York, to the last place Pamela was seen. You go, you talk to some people, show them some photos, ask them some questions, and they don't say anything to you. So you offer them some money. They send you to another place. You show them some photos, you give them more money. Finally, about $2,000 later, somebody tells you that Pamela Capwell is right here in Santa Barbara.
Did you have me followed?
No, dear, you were taking it as the oldest scam in the world.
That's where you're wrong. This address actually exists.
Darling, I'm sure it does. Pamela Capwell isn't there, though.
Then why did they pick Santa Barbara? Was it just a coincidence?
Because they wanted to send you here banking on the fact that you wouldn't come back and give them headaches.
You are such a pain sometimes. You know, you think you're so smart, and you think that I can't do anything right.
Oh, darling, honey, you can do a lot of things better than right, but I just don't think being a private detective is one of them.
So, I guess I'm going to have to go it alone. You're not going to help me with this at all.
No, I'll help you.
What are you doing?
I'm helping you.
To me.
Darling, would you stop deluding yourself?
Don't you patronize me, Keith. I know Pamela Capwell is alive, and if you had half a brain, you'd help me find her.
Darling, the only way you're going to find Pamela Capwell is to don a scuba outfit and say hello to her at the bottom of the East River.
You can walk. It's a miracle, baby. Oh, my goodness. When did this happen?
When they told me you were going to be set free.
You're kidding me. I'm going to be set free? Are you sure?
They found the person who really murdered Elena Nicholas.
Who did it? Who killed her?
Hey, what is... Hey, wake up, Cruz. You shouldn't be sleeping. You know, you should stay awake while you still can, because you're going to sleep a long time, buddy.
Yeah, listen, man, I wanted to talk to you. You know, I figure as long as I'm going to be in here, you and me should reach some kind of an agreement, you know? I mean, I didn't want to see this happen to Julio. He was a good guy.
Oh, yeah, I'm real sorry about that. I didn't know he was your girlfriend. I found that out later.
No, let me explain to you. He was just my friend, man. Get out of here, man! If you're going to get away with this because I'm inside, you're wrong. You are going to pay for this. You hear me? You're going to pay. I hear you.
You know something, man? You just missed your chance. Right there. That was your chance. And you don't get no more. Do you hear that? You only get one chance. And you see, in here, you kill or you get killed. You're dead, Cruz. You are dead.
They see Brick wants to talk to us.
What is it? I just came from the police academy. I've got some news. Cruz's cellmate was killed yesterday.
Oh, my God. Oh, no. Is he all right?
Yeah, he's fine so far.
What do you mean so far?
Well, the guy they killed was an illegal. They were holding him there until he could be deported. That means Cruz is the next mark.
We have to do something. Can you call the governor?
I've already called the governor. He doesn't want to do anything about Timmy's case, and Baines will not intervene at all.
Look, I didn't come here to upset you. I think it's imperative that we move Cruz. Now, you're going to have to find some way to get him sequestered or get a new special bail hearing or something like that, whatever you can do.
What are you saying about Cruz?
Nothing, baby, nothing.
Well, I heard you talking. You mentioned his name.
No, I was just telling Brick that I've used all the influence I have to try to help Cruz, and I can't seem to be able to do it.
You're lying, Daddy. Something's happened to Cruz, hasn't it?
Darling, I'm telling you the truth. There's nothing wrong with Cruz.
Then why do you and Mama look so upset?
He's not lying. Cruz is fine. Well, then what were you talking about? I heard you mention his name.
But, honey, naturally we're concerned. I was just asking Brick if maybe he has some inside information we don't know about.
Daddy, I'm not a child. You don't need to protect me anymore.
Why don't you accept what I'm telling you and leave it at that?
No. Whatever is going on here, I can handle it. Just like I've handled a lot of other things in my life, right?
Yes, Dolly, yes, you have. And if there's anything wrong with Cruz, I would tell you. I promise you I would tell you. Brick, thank you for coming. I appreciate it.
Yeah, I'll keep you posted.
Brick? Brick, you came over here because you heard something about Cruz at the police academy. Isn't that right?
Cruz's cellmate was killed yesterday.
Darling, there's no reason to think that...
It was supposed to be Cruz.
We don't know that.
Well, how is he?
He's fine. He wasn't in the cell when it happened.
You know, Cruz had a friend who was convicted of bribery last year, who got sent to prison. He told me that it would be hell for a cop to be in there, that it would be a target for all the prisoners.
Baby, you know that Cruz can take care of himself. Now, come on.
But for how long, Daddy?
Honey, they probably have security for him right now. He's going to be fine.
Well, I got to see him. I've got to see him right away.
I don't think that's a good idea right now.
Well, I don't care what any of you say. I've got to see him.
Eden, he's going to be out soon. You have to be patient.
Mama, I don't know anything anymore. I was told that Cruz was going to be released for Eleanor's murder. He was going to be out on bail, and that didn't happen. I'm not going to sit by and watch his life being threatened. I've got to see him.
No, you can't do that.
Well,
now, Cruz has already told us that he doesn't want you to come there.
Well, I'm not asking your permission.
Eden, if you won't listen to us, would you please listen to Cruz's wishes?
Cruz is only trying to protect me. His fears are keeping us apart. I am going to see him, and no one's going to stop me.
You know you don't have to carry me.
Well, you know, the doctor said for you to take it easy.
Jake, he didn't say I couldn't walk on my own across the room.
Oh, yeah, well, now you're in the hands of Dr. Morton. You all right?
Dr. Morton. Oh, I like that sound of that.
Yeah, so do I. You know, in a couple of years, I'm going to have that hanging on the old shingle. But, you know, then none of my patients are going to talk back to me or give me a hard time.
No, they're just going to kick you and bite you if they don't like what you're doing.
Don't get any idea.
Well, hey, I may not have strength to kick you, but you better watch out for my bite.
I think I like your bite better than I like your bark.
Oh. It's so great to be out of that hospital.
Yeah, I'm really glad you're here with me, Hailey.
Wait a minute. This is not your couch. Did you get a new couch?
Well, you would never have been comfortable on the old one.
Wait a minute. You didn't have to buy me a new couch, Jake.
I bought a new couch because I wanted a new couch.
Oh.
And before you start lecturing me, I might as well show you what else I got here.
What? That's our song.
Hey, I don't know, I just thought maybe a little music would, you know, help you recover a little faster.
You did all this for me?
Well, I wanted you to be comfortable here, Hailey. This place wasn't fit for me to live in all by myself, and I was hoping maybe I wouldn't be by myself anymore. You know, I wanted to make other changes around the place, but I was hoping maybe you'd help me out with it. You know, when I walk in here, I want to immediately sense your touch. Your feeling that everything's right here.
I am one lucky lady to have you.
Sure you are. Jake the Lucky Charm. I take you out on a midnight cruise and you wind up on the operating table.
Hey, that's not funny. You know, that wasn't your fault.
Yeah, I know. But, you know, it's kind of tough not to feel guilty about the whole thing. I know, just seeing you lying on that gurney in the hospital, it just...
No, Jake. You know, it was you who helped me get through that. Deep down, I knew you were there for me. I couldn't give up, not knowing you wanted me to pull through.
You know, there was a moment there when I thought, maybe... Hey, listen. I don't want to talk about any more of that, okay? Oh, man. I mean, I got great music, new couch, prettiest woman by my side I've ever known.
Hey, I know I just got out of the hospital. I know I don't look that great.
Oh, you do, you really do.
You know something? I don't want to make this a habit. I don't want to go through this again anytime soon. But in some ways, I'm not sorry I got sick.
Oh, no?
Look, I know you don't want to talk about this, but, Just being so close to dying puts everything in perspective. I mean, everything that I thought was important, I'm finding that it's trivial. Nothing matters except for the people who love me. My family, my friends, you. Having you in my life.
You can bet I'll always be in your life. And I know what you're talking about, Hailey. Gosh, when you were in surgery, I had a lot of time to think about what was really important in my life. I realized that I was going off on the wrong track, just getting caught up in this modeling trip, you know, wanting sports cars and fancy houses. None of that matters. Living a good life and living it with you are really what's important to me. And I didn't think it was possible, but I also realize that I love you more now than I did before.
You know, I'm going to find Pamela Capwell with or without your help.
Without, darling.
You are really something.
Oh, yeah.
You know, last week it was all, kissy, kissy, I love you, Gina. And now today you won't even help me with one little teeny tiny problem.
Digging up a dead woman is not one little itty-bitty tiny little problem,
You don't
darling.
have to dig her up, Keith. All you have to do is knock on the door.
Oh, what? And then she appears and gives Gina 3 wishes.
I only want 2.
Oh.
I want Brandon back. And I want to see Cece and Sophia at each other's throats, which is exactly what will happen as soon as Pamela steps on the Capwell estate. I thought you hated the Capwells as much as I do.
You bet I do, but my way of nailing the Capwells is putting Cruz Castillo behind bars for the rest of his life. That is more important to me than going around knocking on doors.
More important than me getting Brandon back?
Oh, come on. You know I like the little jerk, and I hate Cece keeping him away from you, but this resurrection routine is going to help things.
If I can find Pamela, I can write my own ticket with Cece.
You know what you ought to do? You ought to check and see if a hysterical pregnancy causes brain damage, because you're going over the end with this obsession.
I wondered when you were going to throw it back in my face.
Oh, no.
Is this your way of punishing me for telling you that I was having our child and being wrong?
What kind of 2-bit psychology is that? You and I never had hidden agendas. We've never had hidden motives. I mean, we've always either hated each other or we've loved each other. We've never hidden anything from each other.
Oh, so now you hate me?
I got some work to do, please.
Oh, yeah, I know. The big important district attorney has to get his picture in the paper for convicting an innocent man.
Oh. Will you please leave before this gets ugly?
Oh, it's already gotten ugly, Keith. I'll tell you what. You destroy the Capwells your way, and I'll destroy the Capwells my way.
I'll get Carlin before you.
Oh, sure, it's a big joke. That's fine, Keith. That's just fine. We'll see who's laughing when I show up with Pamela Capwell.
Well, no, I won't be laughing. I'll be gagging from the smell of the corpse, dear.
We'll see about that.
Okay, we'll see about that. Now, will you please go?
Sure. I'm gone. I'm out of here. I'm just glad that someone lifted the rose-colored glasses from my eyes so I could see you for the low-life slug you've always been. You have to help me see him.
There is nothing I can do.
There must be a way.
I don't... No, because it's not safe.
He is not safe. Every minute he's in there, someone is out to get him.
Right, and you're visiting him is not the answer. Look, there's only one way that I know...
That's the way.
No. Because if something goes wrong, it's me. You understand?
Brick, I would do anything.
All right. I'll give it a shot.
You get me inside?
No, I'm not going to get you inside. That's out of the question. I wouldn't even know how to do it anyway.
Well, then how can I see
I'm
him?
going to arrange it so that I get him out into an interrogation room somehow, and the 2 of you can meet there.
Well, how can you do that? Mason and Julia couldn't even get him out to see me.
Well, I'm not exactly going to be following the book here, sis. I'm going to get a hold of these very special forms that you used to set up questioning for a prisoner, and now all I have to do is get a hold of the form.
Well, can Mason and Julia get them for you?
No, because they don't have any access to them. There's only one person who has them.
Keith Timmons.
Yeah.
How are you going to do that without getting caught?
Well, I just don't want you to worry about it. I'll find a way, and you probably won't even be missing them.
Brick, you don't know how grateful I am to you.
Don't be grateful. Just be ready, all right? In a couple hours, the 2 of you will be together. Sisters.
Just play with...
Hey, Gina.
Hi. Hi.
Hi.
Glad you're here. Listen, you can keep her company while I go get groceries.
Hi, honey. How you feeling?
I'm a little tired, but I'm fine.
All right, look, don't let her strain herself, all right?
I won't.
Okay, anything else you want me to pick up while I'm out there?
You don't have to go all the way out to get me ice cream.
No, look, don't worry about it, because, you know, after this kind of an operation, you need that stuff, all right? I know about this, right? Be right back.
That chocolate sauce.
All right.
God, you're really getting first-class treatment around here.
Boiling me rotten.
Well, guys, nuts about you. You're going to have to face up to it. Sounds to me like you kind of like it.
Yeah, I love it. I love him.
Did you give it any second thoughts to his proposal?
No, Gina, come on. Let's not push it. We're enjoying it the way it is right now.
Well, I don't mean for you to push it. It's just that I'm just so glad that you're happy.
I'm glad we're both happy at the same time.
Yeah. What am I happy about?
Marrying Keith.
I wouldn't marry Keith if he were the richest man in the world. I might consider it. But he's not, and I'm not marrying
What
him.
happened?
I found out Keith was a jerk. That's what happened.
He's always been a jerk. I thought you just settled with that and decided to marry him anyway.
No. He was just putting up a front for me. He was just pretending that he was in love with me.
Oh, come on. It wasn't a front.
Yes, it was. And I was just a dope enough to fall for it. But I saw through it, and I'm better off. I'm on my own, and that's how I like it.
I'm sorry.
What are you sorry about?
Because, Gina, when you told me you were going to marry Keith, I saw how happy you were. You love him.
Me?
Yes.
Love Keith?
Yes.
No, I could never love a man like that. I know I sound like the voice of doom. And there are some good men out there. You should know. You found one of the best in Jake.
Yeah, I'm pretty lucky.
Well, you're more than lucky, Hailey. You live right. And you're sweet, and you're loving, and you're thoughtful. And you don't occupy your time with hatred and... Anyway, you deserve a man like Jake. And under the circumstances, considering everything I've done, I probably deserve a man like Keith.
Hey, softest, look. Every relationship goes through bumpy times.
This is not a little bump, Hailey. This is like a dive into the Grand Canyon. But I'm all right about it.
Yeah? You're trying to convince me or yourself?
Really, I believe that it's best that I found out the truth about Keith. I mean, it's not as if I'm alone. I've got you, and I'm going to get Brandon back.
Cece's letting you see Brandon?
No, Cece's not letting me do anything. I spent the last 2 years of my life trying to get my little boy away from that creep, and I finally have got an ace that I'm about to pull out of the hole.
I don't want anyone else involved. You were to handle this transaction yourself. Have I made myself clear? Good. And there can't be any mistakes.
Well, that didn't sound like very good news.
What is that?
Your phone call.
It was just business.
Honey, I'm not Eden. You don't have to protect me.
I'm not protecting you. Can a man get a phone call in his own house without reporting everything to you? I'm sorry, darling. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to snap at you. I apologize.
It's all right. It's all right, baby. I just thought maybe you were trying to pull some more strings for Cruz.
Pulled some more strings. I've called everybody I know with any power. Nobody can do anything.
Look, honey, I know why you're so tense, and I wish you wouldn't try to protect me or hide things from me.
What are you talking about?
I saw the expression on your face when you talked to Evan Broadhurst, and he told you that he'd had a heart attack and he had to retire. You went to school with him. Didn't take a lot for me to guess what you're thinking.
I'm just concerned about an old friend, that's all.
Well, of course you are, but it's more than that. You're remembering how much time has gone by. I think you've been thinking about that a lot lately, haven't you?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Baby, I saw the exercise book in the bedroom. I watched you catch glances of yourself in the mirror all the time.
Is there anything I can do without your eagle eye looking on?
The reason I see these little things that other people don't see is because I love you so much. And I love you just the way you are. You are the most handsome and the most virile man alive.
I love you so much. Sometimes I wonder if I deserve you.
Okay, it's not too late to back out now.
No way. If I can do something to help Cruz and do something that Keith would hate at the same time, I'm definitely in.
That's my girl.
Get in there. Good luck.
Okay.
Be right here. District Attorney Timmons' office. No, he's not in right now. May I take a message? You're from the Santa Barbara Tribune?
Well, shut my watering mouth. If it isn't Miss Santa Barbara, you.
Keith, what are you doing here?
A whisker would have sufficed. What? Yep, yeah, that's still my name on the door. That was a dumb question. Normally you ask exciting questions, you know, often provocative, often titillating.
Guess my form's a little off today.
Well, I suppose you're nervous, but I can understand you being nervous, what with all we've been through, and we've been through a lot, haven't we?
No, I only came over here because I was gonna,
Say no more! You know, it's been a while since I prowled around the old campus. What the heck? I know what co-ed's like. You know what I mean? I've been around co-eds before in my life. And they got special needs. Well, you know, I understand these special needs. I know people like Brick, you know. Brick is always going to be a little rough. Me, you came to me because I have experience, baby. I understand the female anatomy. But you came to me on the right day. I'm ready to give you a little lesson. Oh, what is it with you? What is it with you? Well, I can understand that. Come on, baby.
No,
Oh, I understand. Sort of vile and disgusting, isn't it, here in the secretary's office? But, you know, I like vile and disgusting, but it's not your cup of tea, so why don't we go in there where it's vile and disgusting but private?
No, I'm not going to go in there.
No?
No.
Well, I can clear off the desk. You know, clear all the papers off. It'll be real comfortable.
That's all it is. You just pile of papers. You don't care that by pushing those papers off, you're just ruining people's lives.
We can use the chair.
No. Keith, look. But I don't want to.
Yo, Mr. D.A.
My darling Eden, I'm sure by now you've heard what happened in here. I want you to know that I'm all right. I'm angry and very sad, but I am all right. I just wrote a letter to Julio's fiancée and realized that much of what I said in the letter was really about us. It's all I can bear, darling, to be separated from you. But we will be together again. And I can barely wait to hold you in my arms, to hear the sound of your voice and feel your heart beating against my chest. We will be together again soon. All my love, Cruz.
Are you writing your memoirs already?
Carl? What the hell are you doing here?
Well, I figured maybe I can keep you from leaving this place in a wooden box.
Brett! Hi. Nice of you to come and see me. What are you doing in my office?
Meeting me.
What?
Well, I asked her to come down here.
If you don't give me a straight answer, I'm going to call up Captain Westfield and have your butt thrown out of the academy.
I thought I was meeting Brick at the academy, but when I got there, they told me he was here.
Yeah, we got out early.
So I figured he came over here to give it to you before I got here.
Huh. If somebody doesn't give me a straight answer, not only can I have you thrown out of the academy, I can have your butt put in a cell with Cruz Castillo.
Now, wait a minute.
For breaking and entering.
There wasn't any breaking or entering here. The door was wide open. If you're going to be that way about it, I simply won't give it to you.
Give what to me?
This. I mean, I thought that it would mean more if I hand-delivered it.
It's an invitation to the new opening of Johnny's.
Yeah, see,
I can read.
Since I'm going to be in the police force now, Lionel's taken over the restaurant. In fact, he's prepared a whole new menu of things that I thought you might like, but I mean, if you really don't want to go to it, then...
You said, and I quote, I never want to see you in this place again, and you were very John Wayne-esque about it.
Well, you know, I realized something, Keith.
What? Brick?
It's only the little people in life that hold grudges, you know?
I know what you mean.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll see you later. Nice tie.
Yeah.
Gotta go. Come on, babe.
They probably put a whoopee cushion under my chair.
Did you get the form?
Yeah, I got him in triplicate. Eden and Cruz are gonna be together.
Yeah.
You should give those ribs a rest.
Yeah, my ribs are fine.
Right. I brought you some additions to your supplies. I hope you don't mind. Come on, it's just some towels and some junk food. Thanks. I made sure that letter you wrote to Julio's fiancé got in with his things. That's a shame what happened to him.
Yeah, I know. He was a good man.
Yeah, well, you're a good man too, Cruz. Let's make sure nothing like that happens to you, huh?
Yeah, I was wondering about that letter I wrote to Eden.
We'll get to it tonight. Don't worry about it.
Okay, thanks, Paul.
Hey, you know, I had to pull some strings to get myself in here as your guard. Ought to do some good. Hey, Cruz, your friends on the force, you know, we all know that this is a bum rap, but we also know that creep Timmons is going to do everything he can to push this as far as he can.
Yeah, you got that right.
But this must be pretty tough on Eden, too, huh? That's the toughest part about being in here. You can't be with the one you love. I don't know how I'd handle being away from my wife like this.
Yeah, well, at least I know she's around, and I'm innocent, so I'm going to be back together with her, you know. Hardest part is just knowing that she's worrying about me all the time, you know.
There isn't anything you can do to stop that.
Tell me something, man. What kind of a shot do I have?
I don't know. I don't talk to the boys upstairs anymore.
Hey, don't stop being straight with me now, man. I need to know that.
All right, according to the guys in forensics in the detective department, it doesn't look good. But it's like I said, we all know you're innocent. You're gonna beat this some way, right?
Yeah. Yeah, the system will prove I'm innocent.
Getting there. Oh, I just want to walk back into your arms.
It's set.
You mean I get to see him?
Tonight.
All right! I can't believe it. I don't know how to thank you.
Well, try.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, thank
Well,
you,
you
thank you.
not only have to thank me, you have to thank Jane, because I couldn't have done it
Oh,
without her.
Jane, I appreciate your help so much.
I was glad I could help. It wasn't fair for you not to be able to see Cruz.
Well, I've been so worried about him. I mean, even before Brick told me what happened to his cellmate. I just want to see him. I just want to spend some time with him so we can support each other through this whole ordeal.
Well, he needs you, Eden. I know the two of you are going to make it.
You know, I didn't think that for a really long time, but now I know what you're saying is true. So when do I get to see him?
9 o'clock.
Well, then I have time to get ready. I can't believe I'm going to go see him.
Well, does she look familiar?
Well, give me a minute. You don't rush a person when you're asking them a favor.
Right. It's just that I've been looking for this woman all over New York, and I just get anxious when I get close to it.
Well, try to cool it. You're making me nervous.
Right.
Well, I can't tell pretty much from this picture.
Well, does it look familiar, though?
Yeah, she seems familiar, all right, but sometimes it takes a little bit more than one picture to jog your memory. Know what I mean?
Well, that's the only picture I've got.
Well, maybe if I was comparing it to another picture, say a picture of General Grant.
General Grant? Oh. Right. Okay, I think I've got one of those right here. How's the memory?
Well, she looks different now than she did in this picture, but it's the same lady.
Great. Which apartment is she in?
She don't live here anymore.
Well, I'm not going to give you this money if you don't tell me anything. I've got to know where I can find her.
I know exactly where she is. I've got her forwarding address right here. If you just let go of the General's ear, it's yours.
You're certain I can find her here?
Positive. She wrote it down herself. She was real insistent that I have it. She's a strange one, but I liked her.
Well, what did you like about her?
She handed me a brand new $100 bill when she left here. I wouldn't forget anybody that did that.
We will be together again soon. All my love, Cruz.
Well, you look gorgeous. You going someplace special?
No, no place special. I thought maybe I'd go by the Orient Express, see if they needed me.
You're going to the jail to see Cruz, aren't you?
Please don't try to stop me.
No, Eden, I don't want you to do it. It's too dangerous.
Mama, I want you to look me in the face and tell me that if Daddy was in jail, you wouldn't do the same thing. To tell him that you were there for him if he needed you. To listen to him, just to be there.
You need a ride?
No. Everything's set.
I hate the idea of you going to that jail.
Well, I'm not going in. Look, Mama, it's going to be safe, but please, please don't say anything to Daddy.
All right. I don't know how I'm going to talk you out of it.
Honey, Cruz is going to come back to you. He's going to get out.
I know he is.
Good luck.
Thanks, Mom.
Hey, Cruz, let's go on a little trip.
Where are we going, pal?
Our illustrious D.A. Timmons wants to ask you some more questions, so I'm supposed to take you down to the interrogation room.
Evening with Keith Timmons, enough to make you jump for joy.
Get out of my way, Angel.
Guess you won't get Castile tonight.
Oh, well, then you're guessing wrong. See, I knew it was going out for questioning 2 hours ago. Gave me time to make a connection.
Someone on the outside?
Yeah. Cruz is in for a nice little surprise. In a few minutes, he's gonna walk out of here, and when he does, he's a dead man.
Here's the romantic part.
Turn it off.
Hmm?
Turn it off.
Wow. What's the matter? Don't you like it?
I love it. You've seen this movie 20 times. You know every line.
Well, I don't mind watching it again.
I don't want to watch it again. And I want to pretend like, you're the guy in the movie and I'm the girl.
No way, man. Forget it.
Oh, come on.
No.
You know every line. You could do it. You know what to say.
I'd make a fool of myself.
I have a confession to make to you, Mr. Martin.
What?
On particular evenings like this, I kind of get romantically silly. that shock you?
No, I like that.
Oh, good. It amused me. Please, be the guy. I'll be the girl. Just say things that he would say to her. I won't make you feel foolish. I promise. I promise.
All right. Okay. I'll do it. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
I probably won't say this right, Jenny. But before I go off to war, I want you to know that I love you. With every part of my tattered soul, I love you. And if I never come back, I gotta believe that even death can't separate us. No guns, no bombs. Nothing will ever destroy our love. Pretty easy looking into your eyes. Don't ask me to do Shakespeare.
Okay. It's such a sad movie, though. I mean, they love each other so much, and then he goes off to war and he dies. It's really depressing.
Yeah, I mean, it's just a movie.
I know.
Listen. Hey. The doctor said you're gonna be okay. I mean, everything's fine, all right? What are you worrying about?
It's just really nice to be held by you. And I can't help but think that it could have been taken away.
Yeah, but it wasn't. And you pulled through, Hailey, and that's got to be a sign that it was meant to be. This isn't a movie. You and I are going to live a long and happy life together.
Yeah? You think so?
Yes. I really do think so. Because it's meant to happen. There's no reason it shouldn't be. Enough of that. How about some more popcorn and I'll plug in another movie?
Do we have to watch another movie?
No, we can do anything you want.
Well, I was thinking of maybe just falling asleep in your arms right here.
Well, that'd be better than any movie to me.
Excuse me, Mrs. Capwell, but Rosa wondered if you wanted her to hold dinner any longer.
Well, Mr. Capwell should have been here by now.
She says she doesn't mind waiting.
No, it's all right. You and Rosa can clean up the kitchen, and Mr. Capwell and I'll get her own dinner. Thank you very much. Come on, Cruz.
Finally found you. Cece.
Honey, are you all right?
I'm fine.
Where supposed to have been here a long time ago.
Oh, something came up. I just lost track of time, that's all.
Well, I had Rosa make a special dinner. It's ruined. Where were you, at the courthouse?
No, just business.
Business, just business. Well, it must have been important business. Was it about Cruz?
No, it was about business. Please don't badger me about this, all right?
There is something going on, and I want to know what it is.
Nothing is going on, nothing.
Don't you stand there and lie to me. Now, you know how concerned I've been about you, and then you walk in here late and say it's none of my concern. Well, it is my concern, and you are my concern, and what affects your life affects me whether you like it or not.
This doesn't.
Why are you being so secretive? First of all, I thought it was Cruz, then I thought it was some midlife crisis, but there's something else going on, isn't there?
Look, you were blowing this whole thing out of proportion. Will you please just drop it?
Well, then you don't know me very well because I'm not going to drop it. Now, I want to know what's happening.
I'm going upstairs to change for dinner. I do not wish to discuss this any further.
Don't you dare walk out on me. Now, don't you try to keep this from me. And I know when you're lying. What are you doing, Cece? Fooling around with another woman?
Cruz? Oh. Cruz? Cruz? Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
In there, buddy. Come on.
You gotta get some help. He's hurt. He's bleeding. Oh, my God.
It's okay.
Oh, my God.
It's okay.
Cruz. Cruz, no. No.
Авторы сценария Бриджит Добсон, Джером Добсон. Режиссер Майкл Глиона. Роли озвучивали актеры Александра Кожевникова, Татьяна Иванова, Галина Чигинская, Елена Ставрогина, Николай Буров, Валерий Захарьев, Олег Куликович и Станислав Концевич. Над фильмом работали Марина Андошская, Маша Орлова, Владимир Кирьянов и Алексей Чумаков. Телесериал «Санта-Барбара» подготовлен к показу российской государственной компании «Русское видео». Санкт-Петербург.